James Plays.
That's me! Hey everybody, welcome back to James Plays Uru Complete Chronicles. Last time we got a little stuck on a puzzle, but since then I've had some time to reflect and think and utilize Photoshop and all that good stuff. So I was not seeing things very clearly, and some of you may have understood the puzzle, understood what I was doing wrong, and such. That's fine. You know, if you want to come over here and do the Let's Play, you just go right ahead and do that then. But no, I just was getting very easily confused by everything. Being in the view here, and then having to leave the view, look at the picture, then leave the picture, come back into the view, and such. It was very hard for me to maintain the memory of what I was seeing in the pictures. Also, if I can actually get out of this and go to the pictures for a second. Kind of cycle through and get to the good ones here. I mean, I've already complained about this in general. Like, it's hard for me to really see some of the smallish details and whatnot. But what was really throwing me off is the highlighted areas, the white in these things here. And that made me think like that would correspond with this. That this would be like an outline for part of it, and we're trying to form a shape. Also, I think when I was going back through this stuff, that all of these symbols, or all these pieces of the contraption, are overlapping. At least on the other ones. Which made it very hard for me to properly visualize what pieces I was supposed to be working with. So, I took screenshots of what you're seeing right here on screen for all the different ones, and I took my screenshots of the images that were in the camera there, and I loaded those in Photoshop, and I enlarged stuff, and I put them side by side, and I was able to better understand what's going on here. On top of that, I have drawn stuff. We're back to using the handy-dandy notebook. I think I just really don't want to use the in-game camera. I just think it's not helping me at all with anything. But let's see what we can do here with our puzzle. So you see you got this. This does not correspond with anything in my drawings in this position. If it were over here, then we'd be pretty good. But this other stuff, I believe, would work pretty well. For another one of these puzzles. So I'm looking at the things that I can move and trying to figure out how that corresponds with what I've got drawn down. Now, one of the things, I could have this piece here in this position, or I could have had it in the other one pointing up. Actually, no. Both of them. The 2 out of 3 of these would have this in this position. So that's good. Now we're looking at these things here. Trying to figure out what those correspond with. And this kind of looks right compared to one of the things that I had drawn. This up here. And then having this line here, this going across. And then this this piece here behind it. It goes here, here, and here. Then we would have this other piece here, this copper one. It extends out, and it's kind of open. So I think this is shaped right with the pieces I can use corresponding with one of the symbols. So I'm going to leave this as it is and go to one of the other ones. In fact, let me change course here. Let me go back to the other one instead. Because that would maybe better shape some things. If we're looking at these as 1, 2, 3, then I would have just done number 2 and was going to number 3. But maybe going to number 1 might make things look a little bit more clear with how they end up overlapping. You know what I mean? So let's try that out. And hopefully not get stuck or anything in the process. So, yeah, my original thought was, oh, maybe it's mirrored. No, it's not. It shouldn't be. It better not be. You know, so this should be like that. Then we have this piece that comes down like that, and I don't think I can do anything that would change that. And then let me just try something here. Because we want like this. We correspond that with the drawn symbol. We have this piece, like it goes a partially completed circle and a thing sticking off to the side. This here and down and around, and then this here. Because I was looking at this like iron piece being indicated by the white highlighted section, that was confusing me, and so I thought this copper piece needed to be on the outer side. But this works on the inside. This part here, I don't think is accounted for. If I go and find it. Why? Wait. Yeah, okay, it's this one. Alright. No, wait. What the hell? Somehow my drawing is backwards? Am I really that? No, wait, hold on. Let me just... I think I missed a piece here. That's what's going on. That goes down, and then I just forgot to extend that a little bit further. Like so. Okay. Let's try and just double check this then and see. So that would account for this in the picture. That's what I did not have drawn. Okay. So this should now be correct. And in theory, the first one I did would also be correct. I'm going to take another look at that as we pass it. And hopefully we're getting on the right track here. Hopefully you can understand why this might be really confusing. Especially with the back and forth and everything. It just... I wasn't seeing everything the way that I needed to. But fingers crossed, we will be solving this. And hopefully that will then open up some more opportunities, because I haven't really found anything else that would qualify as a puzzle, you know what I mean? So now I'm looking at my second drawing, and with those pieces moved, this now matches up with the second symbol that I've drawn, the second pattern. I'm just double checking everything. So that looks correct. So we will now go to that last one. And please, God, something happen here. It's interesting how I can be in the game and doing the stuff and nothing makes sense to me. But looking at it from the different perspective of looking at the video while I'm editing it, looking at screenshots and putting things side by side and stuff like that, that different perspective, it just matters so much to me in getting all this stuff together. Okay. So we have this needs to be... Don't know what it needs to be, actually. I'm gonna just keep turning it until something looks correct. Something like that, I think. Because it connects here. And it goes around. Then we have this and this. But I need this iron piece to be moved in a different position. Okay, so let me start with the iron piece then. I think that's correct. And then this. That would be correct. But we moved this out of place like there. So now let's rotate this round. There we go. Okay. Phew. Alright. Let's get out of that and see what we just did. It's like we opened up a path. Hooray! This is a button for opening and closing this. Ooh, good thing we did that. We found a tapestry piece. Alright. So... everything is so dark. Can I not hit you again, or am I just in the wrong position? We pushed it once, and now we can't push it again. The light's off. We've trapped ourselves. So I'm going to assume that there would not have been anything else to find with it in its other state. Okay. I will say that some of the design in this game, and in all the games, is actually really nice. Like, I'm not necessarily sure I would want all of this replicated, like to live and wander around in, but I kind of like this. Oops, sorry. Just that seems really nice. Okay, are these all buttons? Oh, hey, okay. So let me open up my pictures again. And... let's just look at which one this might correspond with. I mean, my first instinct would be maybe that. Because I don't think I see anything else that... I don't know, I guess we'll just play around with this for now. Light them all up. There is a door down there. Can I get through the door as is, or does it have to be unlocked by solving this? One, two, three, four, five. There's a lot of combinations that we could be playing around with if we wanted to brute force this. But if I do this, I'll just magically get it right by accident. And then we can keep going, right? Right. I mean, I'm looking at this right here. And I feel like it matches this. Am I wrong about that? Just this particular circle in the middle, right here. I don't even know how to take a good picture of this, and it doesn't matter because we're not. It goes, okay, we got the small piece right here. The small piece, and then that big one. Doesn't this match? So what is my takeaway from this? Is I'm assuming this pattern here needs to pass... Oh, hey. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, 5 dots there. Off, on, off, on. Off, on, off, on. Let's try that. So... Was this one on or off? Okay. Off, on, off, on. That should be on, that should be on, that should be off, and that should be on. This should be off. And it was. And then the next two should be on. And this one was. And this one was. And then this one's off. I'm just reconfirming everything. So if this is correct... What am I supposed to be taking away from this? Won't let me in still. It could be reversed. But before I do that, I just want to see if I can get a good view of these lights and compare. Maybe being down there is better. Okay, so looking at it from this perspective. I mean, that doesn't seem totally wrong. Something obviously is not correct. So we will try doing these in reverse. So this should be off. And then confirming that this is on. Okay. That one's on. That off, and then turn this on. And no. That doesn't even look like anything. So it comes down, very tight turn back with a little hammerhead to it. Comes down. Arcs around. Okay, comes down, has the hammerhead, goes back, comes down, arcs around. And out with a little bit of a boop here. There's our boop, right there. It comes out, comes in, heads out, and there's the boop. So that is correct. That is the same thing. We have extra stuff going on around here, but I don't know how to eliminate that. I don't even know if I should. Is this meant to mean anything? Wait a minute. J A M. It's a message. It's telling me James is great. Look at that. Look at that. Look. E. Perfect. It's all coming together. What do I do? Game. Let me in. I deserve it. What do you guys think? Should I go to the universal hint system and see if I can be guided in the right direction with what I'm missing here? Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Okay, well, since you said it, okay, I'm only doing it because it's what you think is best. All right? I hope you forgive me for not realizing that, everybody. Wowee, zowie. I must have missed something or forgot about something that would indicate that it's very important I walk along the lit area. Try that again. Let me try it in this mode here. Oh, hey, game. That is the opposite of helpful. Trying my best to make sure I stay on the path that's lit up. Which is great as the camera wants to completely move freely, doing whatever it wants all by itself. Okay, I have walked the lit up path. I stayed within the lights. There must be... I'll read further ahead. Okay, so same line of thinking as I was doing before with going in reverse. So instead of staying in the light, we have to avoid the light completely. Hey, you know how you would avoid the light completely? By not turning it on in the first place? How am I supposed to do that? And get to the door when there's the light right in front of the door. I mean, I'm in this far. Should I just look at the last few hints that will explicitly tell me the path to take? Or should I try figuring this out for myself? I almost feel like I want to get to the center as opposed to getting to the door. Because that was like emphasized in the clue. There we go. Okay. Okay. What did that do? Will the door open now? Oh, okay. What is this damn door, then? I'm feeling very frustrated with this game. Oh, and this one doesn't have a secret tapestry. Fine. Or does it? No, it doesn't. Whew. Look at this view, everybody. Just look at that. Take it in. This is an extremely dark game. And it's going to be really fun when I miss a tapestry, because I won't be able to see it. We got to look around every corner from every angle. Like the first one I found, I could have totally missed that by never pressing that button, by wanting to make sure I had a way back out. And what happens if I get to the end of this? Where would I have to start from? And what puzzles would I have to resolve in order to get back there? And if I'm missing anything right now, what will I have to do to get back to those points? I'm very scared I will fall off the edge, and that won't be fun. You never know what will and won't have an invisible barrier to protect me. Could I jump this? There's something here. I'm not going to chance it right now. I'm going to see if there's actually a more logical path. Because I do not really trust that there's intended platforming in this game. Although they do give you a jump button for a reason, I guess. We'll see. Where am I walking around anyway? Here we go. And I mean, that you can barely see. It would be very easy to overlook that, in my opinion. Going back to, you know, talking about how dark everything is and whatnot. Okay. Kind of a neat effect, I'll give you that. I don't hate this game. I'm just really finding myself having a lot more conflict with it so far compared to the previous 3 games. I'm just not sure about what it's trying to do. Oh. Oh. How would I even get down there? Here? Okay. So this is interesting. I hope it's not these. Now, I took a picture at an angle and head on to show that there are different symbols on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where are those other pictures? We have these and these. And these are all nice and very faint. Well, let's just go. And see what we're looking at here. Let's say it is this. Okay, let me try to find a tree type shape amongst this. And if we can't, then we know that we're barking up the wrong tree. Wait, literally, because if it's tree shape, I don't know if that's literally. Anyway, don't see that here of any sort. So, that's not good. I don't see this. I don't see this. I may see these. I don't know if I saw a circle. There's a bunch of those on one side that wouldn't work. Let's look for this symbol. Okay, 2 squares with lines above and below them. Let's see if that's here. So I'm just gonna kind of walk along and then turn it around and go down the next column. Turn it around, the next column. Turn it around. Okay, it's not here. So, a bunch of things that kind of resemble this stuff. Like this. And this. But the stuff isn't here. So that is really doing me in. It's like this is very similar to what I have hints for. But I can't find anything within those hints that actually correspond enough with what I'm seeing here. So, what the hell? If I were to make an assumption on what we're supposed to be doing here, is you start on a tile, and then it matches with a hint, and then you go along a path, keep going with the tiles that you have the symbols for, and it leads you to one of these doors, and then the door will open. Or maybe the floor will sink down and reveal more stairs or something. I don't know. But my assumption is that's how this is supposed to work. I have to walk along the correct tiles. Oh. Wait. That wasn't like that before. Was it? Did I just completely... I didn't think there were any symbols on the floor with the light off. Hold on. We found that symbol. The next one is a square doing a little dance. Got one arm up, one arm down, a pole. It's working the pole. And I don't don't see it from here at all, but I can see things flickering in and out of existence. Looks like there's multiples. Do I see a little dancy guy? I don't. But let's say, okay, we've got one here and one here. I don't think I see any more out further. So remember that. One there and one there. So when we change it over to the other set of symbols, there's Dancy Guy right there. So go. Then we're looking for sun rising behind the pyramid, which is here. Then we're looking for square with things. Boom, boom, boom. Don't see square with things. There's Dancy Guy over here. Corresponding where with things. I don't even know if I'd call that a square, but it's like you got just right angles, like overlapping rectangles or squares or something. Actually, try going down this way. Okay. Oh, it's this one. So we go here. Then here. And sun, it's got those lines behind it. Like this. And then we're back to this. Oh, wrong way. So if we were going like this, then we would be continuing like this. So this would be the next one in the sequence. It's a mushroom with a line down it and a line going behind it. Where's my stairs? See if we can find that from here. It's here. So we'd be going like that. That's not next to there. Maybe I jump across to that unless there's something else. This is a mushroom or tree getting its branches twisted up. This is tree mushroom hybrid. This is tree. So let me see if I can find those down here. Up here. This one. Okay, so let's say you start here, you go here, you hit this, and then you go here. Can I go outside, touch this, go outside and around? Wait, is this even... Where did it go? Was I totally incorrect in what I was seeing? I mean, this is much more... This isn't quite it. So I think I jumped the gun there, but I don't see that one. We'll go column by column again. It's like the branches are being twisted and going off to the sides. This is the tree mushroom hybrid. It's got the tree, and then it's got the that, and then there's just straight up tree, right? Straight up tree or not? I mean, this is the closest to this, but they're still quite different. This is tree. That's very much tree. And how would I get to this? I feel like I'm just very wrong now. I'm trying to take the pieces that I've got and figure out what they want me to do with them. What kind of puzzle this is. And I thought that maybe I was making progress, but now I'm just feeling like something's not adding up again. From here to here. To there? I mean, what do we think? We're going like here, to here, to here, to here. just don't see a way to connect all of this together while staying on that area. So something's not working for me. I'm missing something. I'll review stuff between videos here. See if there's something that'll make sense to me. Or we head back to the universal hint system. But before we close this video out... Alright. Got over here. What is this? I've added that to my book. We had that last time. Now we've got this. We can turn them on and off. I don't know what they are. But we can turn them on and off. There's gonna be more out here. I'm not clearing that jump. Ooh, we dabbed on our way down. You see that? Oh yeah, we're cool. So that's gonna do it for this episode. We kind of made some progress, but my goodness. I don't know whether to call this hard or annoying. Maybe it could be both. But for right now... Oh, it's so frustrating. Ooh. Okay, fall off here. Bring this back there just the same. Alright. What else can we do if that is not making sense to me? It's interesting. This is where the books were, and now the books are gone, but there's handprints that I may be able to do something with in the future. They have different symbols on the top. Maybe a representation of what kind of place it is? Nice that we just have this little contemplation mountain. Speaking of contemplation, that's what we're going to be doing between videos here. So I will think, you guys can think, we'll all come back here with our ideas and see what we can do, okay? So till next time, I love ya. Bye-bye.